So I got these high lift accessory bars here and here. These bolt onto the high lift, which is some wing nuts. Both of these metal plates. That's from the Mini Off-Road. And it allows you to, after you have your high lift jack mounted wherever you're mounting it, to add a shovel and an axe or what have you, kind of with it. So based on a 4Runner install on the factory roof rack, I found a guy did it online, and he posted a few photos, and I followed that. I'm finally getting around to doing it. The first thing you have to do, well, you have to order I think these are like the TJ Jeep Wrangler TJ hood rack kit. These normally would just bolt straight into the hood where they already have, you know, threaded holes. So what they give you the screws for them, and obviously no bolts because they go right into the hood's threaded hole. So you'll have to get new hardware, which I got, which is basically just like longer bolts with some washers and lock washers and nuts. And then you'll have to remove your cross rails on your roof, and ideally you'd want to use a drill press to make your 6 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then once you have your 6 holes perfect, you'll push your screw through, followed by the, you know, and then the washer, lock nut and bolt. And then you'll have this for your, this is a high lift jack mount. You'll have your high lift jack mounted on the roof of your 4Runner, and then add these 2 bad boys, and then you'll be able to have the high lift jack, shovel, and a axe, which in my case. Then I'll probably get another locking mechanism for the shovel and axe. This will be the locking mechanism for the high lift jack. So yeah, let's get it going. Hope this helps anyone that's trying to do it. Step 1 to get all your organization down is to take off the roof rails and crossbars. Snowboarding season, I want to still have enough room to have my, you know, high lift jack and everything on here, and also have our 2 snowboards. So I want it as far over as I can. Voila. So yeah, it's just these little plastic clips in here. I don't know if you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're just kind of wedged over these plastic. And then, all right, got all 4 caps off. Now it's time to crank these bad boys off. So much better. Got the rack off. Now time to remove the little cross members. You don't have to take this roof rack off. You just have to take the caps off of the back, and then these little rubber grommets right here. They come out. Anyways, I'm gonna get them out, but once those are out, these bad boys, after you unscrew them, slide right out of the back. There you go. The back 3 off, last one, so you just unscrew it. Last one's sometimes harder to take off because they get uneven, but that didn't go too bad. Ooh. Okay. Time to mount it up the drill press and start poking holes. 3 holes. That is a lot of trial and error as far as using that drill press. It's like my first time using it, but now I'm painting this, especially the cut metals to prevent rust. But I'm gonna go ahead and just paint this entire crossbar because it's pretty faded. So it's just a flat black Rust-Oleum. Bring it back to life a little bit. It's windy. that dry and move on to the next one. So I measured the exact distance away that I did away from the end piece here to the first hole, and then I lined it up. And marked my hole, my dots. So now it's time to So I got all my holes done. Now time to mount the Jeep hood rack, high lift jack thingamajigger onto there, and then after that it should be smooth sailing. So far, tightening these two down has been the biggest pain in the ass. Cool. All right, done. All right, so now I think the paint should be pretty much dry. We'll put these bad boys on the cross rails, and then yeah. All right, now we're good to go. This is driver side, passenger side. Holes are on this side, and that's where it's gonna go. Here we go. Alright, got those bad boys on. Next, put the jack on. See how it goes. Alright, so the jack fits, so obviously I'm not going to try to put the roof rack on with the jack on, but I'm liking how it's looking. So I'm going to put the roof rack back on, mount the jack, and then add the other accessories. Got the jack on there. Just gotta tighten it down, and then once I add the Dominion brackets, I'll be able to add my shovel and my axe. I'm freaking stoked. I'll do that in just a second. Oh shit, I might need to adjust that a little bit. All right, got it on there. I'm gonna change this one out though to the locking wing nut so that it can't get stolen very easily. Here we go. Got that. Put the key on my key ring. Put that on real quick. Oh, there we go. Try and take me. You can't. You don't have the key. All right, and now I'm gonna add Dominion Offroad Accessory, high lift accessory brackets. First I'm going to tighten these two down, and then I'll go put it on the high lift jack. Just goes into the two of the holes like that. So, to be continued. You got the rubber whatchamacallits mounted onto the metal other whatchamacallit. I'm gonna go on the roof now, and then I'll add the crazy beaver shovel and my axe. Here it is, finished product. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I've been waiting a long time to do this. It's finally done. I'm sure I'll move it around more in the future. It looks pretty dope. And it's functional. Yo, don't forget to go to my Instagram, give me a follow. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but I appreciate the love.
Det har vi alltid gjort, så det är